On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. On the hill for the Mariners, Tarik Skubal.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Ready to go now? Jason Dominguez stands in for the
Jason Dominguez.
Phillies. That's out to center field. Takes it in for the out. Here's Turner
Batting
now.
second, shortstop, Trey Turner.
And that one hammered on its way. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. A solo shot. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Schwarber starting as the designated hitter, hitting third in the lineup, and his batting average this season is over .370. Here's the 0-2. That one back there. And caught on the warning track. Shea Langoliers stands in for the Phillies. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Just missed. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him, Siggy? Luis Arraez stands in.
Luis Arraez.
In the air to left center, Dominguez drifts towards it, and there's one down. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Oh. There's a strike. Rips that one center field. Bader takes it in for the out. Two away now. Two down, bases empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Oh. Ball to strike. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. That one missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. Back at T-Mobile Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Oh.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Ryan O'Hearn in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Oh, that's inside.
Harper gets his lead at first, nobody out. And now he steps off the rubber. The 2-1. And there's a ball. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Harrison Bader, the next to hit, takes ball 1. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. This one in the air, right field. Robles on the move towards the line. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. Eric Wagaman stands in for the Phillies.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. And now for the Phillies, Luis Rengifo. Corners are occupied with 2 down. In the air, right field. And this one looks like trouble. And that's the 3rd out. Back in Seattle, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Oh.
Foul ball there.
That's the ball.
That misses, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Oh.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
On the ground. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Rutschman in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Muncy over at second. Rodriguez on at first with nobody out. Squirts away from Langoliers. Nothing happening as the count evens at one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Two aboard with one out. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Tap foul at the plate. Two on, one out. Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting eighth, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. First and second, two down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. And that is that. New inning getting started, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Jason Dominguez. That one way inside.
Ball 2.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Out towards right center field. Robles on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. Fought off foul.
Whoa.
High fly ball down the left field line. Into the corner, but foul. To the right side, and that chance handled. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Man at first, one away. Next offering misses, and now 3-0. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Shea Langoliers Stands in for the Emmett Sheehan into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Oh.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Ground ball could be 2. There's one. Over to first. Safe. Here comes Bryce Harper.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. There's a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. But no advance from the runners. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. Wheeler back to work.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. Back to the top of the Seattle order, Luis Arias. The next to hit, popped out to left his first time. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball inside. Hey!
Line and a base hit into right. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Mariners.
Now it's the shortstop, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 1 so far.
That's a ball.
Next pitch is outside. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 away. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Struck out swinging his first time.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That's the ball.
Arise off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. Fights it off, you'll see another. One and 2 here.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A two-run homer, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1. So two down. Here's a big power threat. Max Muncy. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025. He added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill.
No, that's a ball.
Way out front for strike two. Struck him out looking. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back at T-Mobile Park, out of the fourth, Ryan O'Hearn stands in for the Phillies. Check swing, no appeal. And that is ball one.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 1-2. That's down and in. Fair ball. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And now Bader up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fast.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He circles the bases, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 3-2. So digging in, Eric Wagaman. Swing and a miss, strike one. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. That's to third. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. He's 0 for 1. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Carlos Cortez.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Sheehan in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. The 1-1 is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just Down on a home run.
Mason Fluharty takes over on the mound.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Still only one out here in the inning. High fly ball, right field. Robles under it. 2 down. Trey Turner with a chance now. He's already homered in this game. He gets the intentional walk here and now will force at any base with 2 gone. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Fluharty, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2 on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Here's Bryce Harper. Towards first, Guerrero. He takes it on his own, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-1.
No, that's
still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That catches the top part of the zone, and now 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mariners.
Adley Rutschman up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Owen.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout. Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
That one fouled off. 2-2. The M's trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just off the inside corner. 3-2 now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Ball, low.
sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Now back in safely at first. The 0-1. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around second, on his way to third.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to... Pull the ball, he let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Victor Robles. To third, Wagaman. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back in Seattle, and now for the Phillies, Ryan O'Hearn. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. In the air to left center. Varsho coming on. One away. Harrison Bader stands in for Phillies. He's already new pitcher for the Mariners, Carlos Vargas.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to...
That's hard hit on the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double. So up next, Eric Wagaman. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Marcelo Meyer. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Meyer in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Bader comes in to score. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. One out. Runner at second. Carlos Cortez stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right field. Robles has a beat on it. That's out number 2. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Man at second. That's smacked on a line to center. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Luis Arias. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now here is Brendan Donovan. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Ball one.
Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
The relay to the plate. The tag. Out.
Up next for the
So now with one away and a man at second. And up next for Seattle, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. There's one. The tag, and he's out. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of the 6th inning. Trey Turner. Stands in for the Phillies. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andres Munoz. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out. So here's the Phillies DH. Very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and one out. Man at first, Shea Langoliers stands in for the Phillies. Nice grab. Off balance speed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back in Seattle, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Max Muncy.
Nope, outside.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one ripped right center field. That's going back. Back some more. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Foul ball. The Mariners down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Just
No,
missed.
that's the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
For the Mariners.
And here is Adley Rutschman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air to left center, Bader should have this one. And that's the inning. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
Now pitching for the
Pitching change here, Yuki Matsui.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Line drive to short and caught. One pitch and one out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Strike. Woo.
Oh, and 2 now. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now here is Harrison Bader. O'Hearn, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Holiday for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for
Marcelo
Philadelphia.
Meyer stands in for the Phillies. He doubled home a run at his first AB.
Whoa.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swings and misses. 1 and 2. Got him swinging for the K. Chased the fastball up the ladder. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jackson Holiday.
Now pitching for
Tanner Scott on a pitch here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty. Coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one in the air, center field. Bader on his way in. And there's 1 down. Dalton Varsho up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2.
Dalton Varsho.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Scott in his 8th season, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Varsho checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Got him. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Outside with a breaking ball.
That's a ball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the 8th. Carlos Cortez stands in for the Phillies. Jackknifes out of the way.
Ball.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Chris Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game. And now Jason Dominguez. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cortez aboard here at first with nobody out. Out towards right center. That's well struck. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Here's Trey Turner calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Kyle Schwarber will hit next. This guy with light tower power. And that one fouled off. The Phils trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 8th. Check swing. Went around. And it's 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swung on. Belted. Carrying well. And that's out of here. Grand slam. All muscle to center field. And they add to the lead. It's 10-2. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a pop-up. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Harper in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Looks like he wants the signs again. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and one away. So a man at first. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and deep to right field. That one back there, gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. And they boost their lead. It's 2. One down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Harrison Bader. New pitcher for the Mariners, Clayton Beeter.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Robles on the move. And there's 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Marcelo Meyer.
Marcelo Meyer.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. That one lifted to left. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Luis Arraez. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Angel Martinez. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Good job to fight that one off.
Oh.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat. Being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into.
Now on the bump, Drey Jameson. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense.
Runner on the go. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Laddie at the plate now. That's ball 1. That's outside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 12-3.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Muncy now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Guerrero, the base runner at first with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And that's a stolen base, not even close. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 3. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Spencer Jones, looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Oh, 2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch gets away. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Back in Seattle, all set to start the ninth in this one. Carlos Cortez stands in for the Phillies. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Eric Sabrowski. Swings through that one for strike one. Late on that fastball. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Joey Wiemer, a runner at first for him, nobody out. Robles gets under it, and there's one away. One out man at first. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
In the dirt. Here's a 3-0. And that is out of play. "3-1 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So now the DH spot. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Shea Langoliers. Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. Swings through that one. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swings and misses. And now two gone. All loaded up. Here comes Bryce Harper. Oh my, they're intentionally walking in a run. What's going on here? 2 outs, bases full. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now. That got him. And that's going to force in a run.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So bases all loaded up. Harrison Bader now at the plate. And a swing and a miss there. Swing and he popped it up. Has room and he makes the catch. Bottom of the ninth. Now the Mariners catcher, Adley Rutschman. That one ripped but foul. Here's the 0-1. Oh. Up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now, Ahmed Rosario. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way, and there's a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Up next for the Mariners, left fielder
Dalton Varsho up next for the Mariners.
Varsho.
Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Puts a bunt down. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game. 14-3, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.